All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rechak, Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to Allah, my dear pushing His truth, and all truth and sincerity diligently throughout four corners. All right, I'm the brother Shamar Moth from Great Millstone, Miami, coming to you often with another quick lesson through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shai. Lord's will, this lesson be quick, edifying, straight to the point. Okay, this lesson is going to be basically to a response. This is a response to the Apostle Gabar's video, which he did April 6th, titled Captain Joy Has No Idea What the Mark Is. All right, and within this video, which I got it queued up to at some point where this dude Captain Joel starts going off. So I'll play a little bit of it. But the apostle had made mention how, all Captain Joel had to do was just go into the word Mark in Revelation 13 chapter. All right, and all the information is there. All you have to do is go into the word in the Greek. All right, and the apostle also, put it up for brothers to respond to the video, man. All right, going in, on Revelation 13 chapter, the 16th verse, where it talks about, the charagma. All right, so that being said, I'm gonna play a little bit of this, and then we'll move on.
Is, which you can already tell he was going off. So without,
Go on.
Oh, it's back. It's back.
And though he was suspected by him, yet persuaded he him to come forth of the sanctuary, whom forth with he shut up without regard of justice. So when it says he with his right hand made he an oath. Now go back to Revelation chapter 13.
Come on, man. Come on.
He says, and a mark with his right hand, meaning you're in you're in agreement with death and hell. You're in agreement with what?
Come on,
and sealed in your conscience, meaning it's embedded within your psyche, within your mind.
Captain Joel, you are going off. You are going off. Okay? Really, dog? You're going off.
Accept it within your thoughts. You accept in verse, you in acceptance with America, in establishing America, you accept America's politics in verse 11. That's the mark. In verse 7.
That is not the mark. Okay? That is not the mark. The mark is an actual thing. And once again, you know who got to be blamed for that shit? The megalomaniac himself.
You're in agreement with America's military system. That's why you pledge to America with your right hand. You accept the military system. That's why...
You're going off. You're going off, man. Go to the Greek word there for mark. Okay? Go to the Greek word there for mark in Revelation 13 and 16.
Colin Kaepernick, he did his thing.
Right. So, that's all I'm going to play. Also, I'll put this video in the link, the link of this video in the description, I should say. Now, you heard what Captain Joel said, that, the mark is, basically, being in allegiance with America's philosophies and ways, man. Which is wrong, man. That's wrong. Because you know how much people come to this land and not really on America's tip, but yet they still able to maneuver in the society, man. Okay? When you go into the mark, man, the mark of, the MOTB, when you go into that charagma, when you go to Revelation 13, all right, 16, it says what? And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand and in their foreheads, and that no man might buy, or sell, save that he had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Okay? So, again, to just show that what Captain Joel said made no sense. So you telling me if you don't, agree with America's ways or America's philosophy, you won't be able to buy or sell. That doesn't add up, man. All right, especially when you go into the word mark, okay, in the 16th verse, man. All right, which is now I see why the apostle said what he said, which is all true, man. All you really have to do is go into the word, and you're gonna get a clearer understanding, man. All right, it's G5480. All right, Karagma, which upon me googling, I ended up finding this website. All right, which Lord's will I'll put the link in the description as well. All right, because it has both the the Strongs, the Hebrew Strongs, and the where is that? When you go to the Lexicon, I believe it had the Hebrew and the Greek, both of them, which I can't find it right now. Salaki brothers, but I'll put the link in the description. All right, Lord's will. Okay. Well, there you go. I think I had just click index. Right, when you click index, there you go right here. All right, 0 all the way up to 8,674 in the Hebrew lexicon or dictionary, and then for the Greek is from entry 1 all the way down to 5624, man. All right. Now when you go to 5480, which is the same, all right, word here, charagma, mark, all right, which when you go down here, it tells you where is mentioned, all right, Revelation 13:16, Revelation 13:17, Revelation 14, because when you go into the book of Revelation 14 chapter, it tells you the judgment, all right, okay, he says what? It says from the same as charax, all right, which when you go into the word charax, it says what? It says from chorizo, to sharpen, to a point, all right, akin to grapho, through the idea of scratching a stake, all right, implication, a palisade or rampart, all right. Now when you go into the word grapho, all right, it says to grave, to write, all right, because this technology that Esau has created, all right, in the form of the the MOTB, which is the size of a grain of rice, which they will be sticking into your hand, okay, is going to contain data, man. That's why that word grapho is there as well, because that thing that's going to be inserted into you, as Samar calls it, that digital all, is going to contain data, man. Okay, and what data? Everything that revolves around you is going to be in that, man, and that's how they're going to connect you, all right, to the Internet of Things, man. Okay, all right, your social security, your ID, all right, your driver's license, your passport, all right, all your key cards, okay, your safe passwords or pins, all right, your phone password, all right, your debit cards, your credit cards, okay, whatever government assistance that they will be providing, they will be putting it on there, all right, and they're going to make it that anybody who refuses to take the mark, all right, anybody who refuses to upload all their data and their conscious, so to say, because that's another point at it too. They want to tap into your body, to tap into your conscious, so to say, man. They want to try to take your spirit from you, man. They want to be Esau wants to be the one to control your soul, man. All right, anybody who doesn't want to take it, he's gonna make it that anybody who doesn't want to take that digital all will be cut out from existence. You're not gonna be able to walk into a store and purchase anything. Why? Because you don't have the digital all. Only the ones with digital alls could do it. All right, could purchase things because they've been branded as perpetual slaves for the devil, man. Okay, all right. All right. It says what? A scratch in or etching stamp as a badge of servitude. All right, and that's why as the brother Samak again mentions or says the digital all, because when you go into the Old Testament, all right, if you were to have a slave, all right, and then it would get to a point where the year of release would come, you would tell that slave to leave. All right. Now, if you wanted to stay, because let's say you gave him a wife, you as a slave, the slave owner gave him a wife. He done had children, okay, things like that. Men get attached to their families. All right. So that man would declare, "Nah, I don't want to leave from under you, master." And what you would do is you would bring him to the doorpost. All right, and you would brand him by sticking the awl in his ear, pricking his ear. All right, and then from there on, everybody would know that this individual with this prick, that with this thing that done went through his ear, all right, this badge, all right, this stamp, okay, that got pricked through him. This individual is a perpetual servant, man, to whomever his master is, man. All right, and it's not difficult to explain, to understand, I should say. All right, So that's for the word Karagban, Strong's, 5480. All right, for Karax is 5482. Okay, Grapho is 1125. All right. Now before I get the rest, I want to continue. I want to reread this revelation real quick. All right. Revelation 13:16, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for his number, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 600, 66, man. Which, when you go into that, that's chi, psi, stigma, man. All right. Okay. Which is Strong's 5516. All right, which I also have pulled up here. 16. Yep. Strong's 5516. All right, it says what, the 22nd, 14th, and obsolete letter stigma, as a cross of the Greek alphabet. Okay. Well, it tells you to go to stigma, right? So when you go to stigma, it says what? Steezo. All right, to stick, prick. All right, a mark, incest or punched. All right, for recognition. All right. Yeah, recognition, if I pronounced it right. All right, of ownership, man. Okay. Scar of service, mark. All right. So this thing that the devil's coming down upon the whole earth with, all right, because this is not just something that's going to be done in America or North, South America or Europe or whatever. This is coming to the whole globe. The powers that exist, man. These elite devils, all right? The Rothschilds, the Bilderbergs, the DuPonts, the Gettys, all right? The niggas that you don't ever hear about. They don't make the Forbes list because they're over the Forbes list, man. All right? These individuals, they want to, the Social Security system, in the birth certificate system is not enough for them, man. They want to make sure that everyone and and they know and even God knows these are my slaves. That's how they think, man. And they will go as far as to prick you, man, to stick you with something, man. And that's physical. That's not something that's, you take on a thought. No, this is something that they want to literally physically put inside of your body, man. Okay? And I wish I had the video that I was watching earlier, man. Let me see if I can find it. Or at least find the title of it. Because this was, alright, there you go. It's on my channel. Let's see if I can pull it up on YouTube real quick. Alright, it says because I don't know if you brothers remember in about 3 years ago, let me see if I can find it real quick, and then we'll just play it. Let's see if it pops up. Alright, this dude Carl Saunders, alright. This dude right here, he had a testimonial. Oh, crap, what did I do? He had a testimonial, alright, because he had mentioned how he worked on the development of the Karagma, man. Alright, on the mark. Okay? So I'm gonna play a few minutes of it. And then I got one more thing to bring out, and that'll be it.
Who have received it already, it is real. It's not. This didn't bother me, and it didn't bother anybody else on the team. I never saw a mother check their child's temperature on their ankle. When we discovered that we needed to be able to charge that battery,
când am descoperit că trebuie să încărcăm această baterie,
I needed a temperature change, a change in temperature to cause current to flow through that little charging circuit that would charge the battery.
Aveam nevoie de o schimbare de temperatură ca să poată să treacă un circuit prin baterie ca să o încarce.
So we began to investigate and find out where in the body does the temperature change the most rapidly.
Și așa că ne-am dus și am făcut cercetări să vedem în care parte a corpului temperatura se schimbă cel mai mult.
We spent over $1 million in taxpayer money.
Am cheltuit $1.000.000 în proiectul acesta din banii celor care plătesc taxele.
And when the results came back,
și când au venit rezultatele,
there was a lot of information.
Era foarte multă informație în legătură cu proiectul acesta.
We divided it up amongst 3 teams.
Și le-am împărțit informațiile în 3 echipe care să le studieze.
And then came back together with that information.
Și apoi ne-am adunat împreună ca să discutăm informațiile acestea.
It was determined that there were 2 places in the body that were ideal for the microchip.
Right. Now, before I continue, I wanted to make mention of this. this individual had mentioned during his testimonial, all right, how the government had came to his company, man, or whoever he worked for, and basically, employed them to produce, the mark, so to say. All right. And he mentioned how it was the CIA and the FBI, man, and and he mentioned how they told him how small they wanted it, and himself and their company, told those government entities, as long as you're able to fund it and give us money to fund it, we'll be able to make whatever you want. All right. So they ended up engineering it. It was a group of engineers. All right. So let's continue here on.
Astfel am ajuns la concluzia că erau două locuri în corpul omenesc care sunt ideale pentru a plasa acest microchip.
One was just below the hairline on the forehead.
Una era chiar lângă păr, pe frunte.
Every mother checks their child's temperature right here.
Toate mamele verifică temperatura copilor aici pe frunte.
So we could have paid the mothers $1 million and saved
Puteam să le plătim la mame $1.000.000 și ne spuneau ele rezultatul. Nu mai trebuia să facem cercetări.
I never saw a mother check their child's temperature on their ankle.
N-am văzut nicio mamă să verifice temperatura copilului la glezne.
Always right here.
Totdeauna aici pe frunte.
The other place was the hand, the right hand preferred, because most people are right-handed.
Alt loc era pe mâna dreaptă, pentru că majoritatea oamenilor sunt cu mâna dreaptă. Dreptaci.
This didn't bother me, and it didn't bother anybody else on the team.
Nu ne-a deranjat lucrul acesta nici pe mine, nici pe ceilalți din echipă.
The hand seemed a good place. Nobody wanted it here.
Mâna se părea că e cel mai bun bloc, pentru că nimeni nu prea vrea să o pune pe frunte.
And so the design work, everything was completed, the microchip was done.
Astfel că munca a fost terminată, proiectul a fost încheiat și microchipul a fost proiectat.
You are seeing it now on some of the Discovery Channel presentations. There are people who have received it already. It is real. It's not something that's coming way down the road.
La televizor ați văzut pe canalul Discovery.
And it's funny is because God knows when this actual testimonial came out, man, and he said it is real and it's not something that's far off. And here it is, we're in 2022, man, and you have people all throughout the earth, man, that go to CHIP in parties, man. All right. We got Sweden or Switzerland, I forget which one of them. All of them damn near adopted this, this thing, man. Took it on. All right. You had a fucking company in Wisconsin, all right, adopt this thing, man. All right. What was that show? The Good Doctor, whatever you call that shit, man. All right. The brother put it in the chat the other day, man. One of the scenes, it was a patient with a whole arm missing, and had a fake arm or whatever with a mark in there. And the bitch mentioned how she uses it to open the doors, to pay for stuff, and do all this shit, man. It's not far-fetched, man. All right? And these devils gonna be, they're gonna come, all right, upon everybody with this shit, man, and try to push it whichever way that they can, using it to they're gonna be showing their left-hand miracles by it, man, and saying, oh, we're able to heal people who couldn't speak with it. All right, which they've been doing that, man, putting CHIPs in people's brain, hooking them up to a computer to make somebody who can't speak to finally be able to say words. All right. Elon Musk, the nigga who looked like a android, man. All right. This nigga, Neuralink, to try to bring people who's disabled back to full body movement. That shit's gonna cause a lot of people to fold, man. And on top of that, food. You can't. You want to eat. You gotta take it. A lot of people gonna fold, man. All right, and one might say, all right, well, why you bring this out? Well, the reason we bringing this out, we constantly bring this out, is because it's important, man, for our people to know and be aware of where the danger is, to stay clear of it, man. The RFID micro CHIP is the mark of the beast, man. And I hope they don't take it down because I said the MOTB.
Că vorbesc despre lucrul acesta și sunt oameni care deja l-au. Deci nu e ceva care fantezie, e ceva real.
They told me not to read the book of Revelation.
Și mi-au spus să nu
The government entities told this guy not to read the book of Revelation.
citesc cartea Apocalipsă.
Why was that? Why did they tell him not to? Because the government agencies knew that was the MOTB. All right? All right? So you're telling me the government knows and the government is engineering the MOTB to put him? Yes, man. All right? It's been prophesied that that's going to happen. So guess what's going to happen? It's going to happen. The Lord speak, and what he speak is going to come to pass. But guess what? All right? They're not going to be able to fulfill their enterprise, man. Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua is going to stop that shit. All right? Yahushua is going to return right when they think they're going to fill their belly. It's going to get crumbled in their fucking face, man. All right?
So the book of Revelation is too hard to understand.
Mi-au spus cartea Apocalipsa e prea greu de înțeles.
So I waited and I didn't read the book of Revelation
Așa că am așteptat și n-am citit cartea Apocalipsa.
for quite some time.
Pentru un timp destul de lung.
Then one day I came to Revelation 13, verse 16.
Odată am ajuns să citesc în Apocalipsa, capitolul 13, versetul 16.
And he calls us all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads.
Și au făcut ca toți, mici și mari, bogați și săraci, slobozi și robi, să primească un semn pe mâna dreaptă sau pe frunte.
I didn't like what I saw.
Nu prea mi-a plăcut ce am citit acolo în Biblie.
I went back and looked up the word mark.
M-am dus să văd.
See, even this guy, man. Yeah, what's this dude name again, man? Captain Joel, man. What's up with you, man? All right, you're supposed to be the Israelite man is supposed to be a man of understanding, man. You're supposed to know what you're talking about. All right. What the apostle said was on point, man. All you have to do is look into the word. You'll be able to see it. Somebody who worked on it, and as you listen to this testimonial, he said he was never into Christianity. He was never into the Bible. He was an atheist, man. All right. And once the government and the powers to be told him not to read Revelation because it's too hard to understand, made him work on this and engineered the MOTB. All right. It hit him to go read, and then he stumbled upon Revelation 13 and 16, and instantly he thought, oh shit, what the hell? And the first thing he did was go do his research, man, to know what the fuck he talking about, man. To know what he wanted to really make sure that the thing that I created, was it really it? Was it really it? And he went to go look, and guess what? It was, man. All right.
Ce înseamnă cuvântul acela semn?
I went to the Strong's Concordance.
M-am dus la concordanța scrisă de Strong.
And I found that John had used 3 words for the word mark.
Și am văzut că Ioan a folosit 3 cuvinte pentru cuvântul acesta semn.
Charagma, characater, and charax.
Sunt numele pe care le-a folosit în limba originală greacă.
That was from the Greek. I looked at those words. They talked about a scratch or an etching. They talked about a lot of things.
Și am vrut să văd ce sens are cuvintele acestea. Parcă era vorba de o zgârietură sau de o linie.
And I said, God, this isn't it. We didn't do it.
Și am spus, Doamne, nu e asta, nu ce am făcut noi.
He said, go to the word for 666.
Și Dumnezeu mi-a zis, mergi la cuvântul care e pentru 666.
The word is chixastigma.
Cuvântul este chixestigma în limba originală a Bibliei.
In the Greek, it says to go to 4742 as a cross.
În greacă spune să mergi la 47-42.
The word in 4742 is the word stigma.
Și acest cuvânt este stigma.
The last half of the word chixastigma.
Ultima parte a cuvântului stigma.
And when I looked at what it said,
Și când m-am uitat și am văzut ce spune,
it says stizo, i.e. to stick, to prick, a mark incised or punched into for recognition of ownership.
și am văzut că însemnează o incizie, o înțepătură care se e făcută pentru a arăta proprietatea cuiva sau semnul de proprietate.
I thought about the little injection tool. The end of it is called an incisor.
Și m-am gândit la cuvântul care, la instrumentul cu care se taie, se face inciziunea, incizitor, bisturiu.
I began to weep and I began to cry and I said, "Oh God, what have we done?"
Și am început să plâng și să zic, Doamne, ce am făcut noi?
All right. All right. So there it is, man. Okay, there it is. All right, that's what the MOTB is, man. That's what the MARK. All right. That's what the charagma is. That's what the word mark is in Revelation 13, man. All right, and to show you that, you know, what we starting with Apostle Tahara on down, man. What we say it is through the Spirit, it really is. The Spirit hit me as I was putting this together, man, and you know, I had made mention to Lawyer as well. You know, I had put the lesson together. You know, went to go sit down, and Spirit hit me. All right, go drop the lesson, man. All right, and right when I was about to get myself prepared to go drop the lesson, the Spirit hit me, and the only thing that ran through my mind was, Google, what are some of the reasons a human might want to get chipped, man? All right. So I Googled it. What is some reasons for microchipping humans? Address book, which is a record. Cryptocurrency wallet, which deals with what? Trading, buying and selling. That's what people use with crypto. You can buy coffee with Bitcoin. All right. People buy things with NFTs, man. Right? Key card. All right. Medical history, medical records, which is a record, man. All right. A grapho. All right. To etch things in. They're going to plug you into their database, man. Now it's going to get to a point where you can't falsify information no more. They just going to have it on a database in the cloud. They're trying to upload you to their cloud, man. All right. Medical identification tag. Payment cards. People are literally getting tagged and pricked with the MOTB to use payment card. What is a payment card? That is a debit card, a credit card. What do you use a debit card and a credit card to do? Buy things, man. And he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Then what? Let's go back. All right. To receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you're not going to be able to buy or sell if you don't have that MOTB, that charagma, that thing inserted into your body, man. It's not a tattoo. It's not an embargo. It's not sleeping with white women. It's not the white man Jeebus. It's not Christianity. It's not taking hold of America's philosophies, man. It is a physical thing that these devils are going to try to place within your body, man. And if you don't believe in Yahweh Shem Shai, if you don't have the faith that is a gift from the Heavenly Father in the first place, you will fold, you will take it, and you will die. As for those who hear and fear, as the scriptures say, my sheep hear my voice. If you hear the voice of the Lord, if you fear Yahweh Shem Shai, ask the Lord for strength. Beg the Lord for strength and do what's pleasing in the sight of the Heavenly Father. Because as the scriptures say, them that have kept the word of my patience, that's who the Lord is going to keep from the hour of temptation, man. All right? And so be it if they threaten death upon you for not taking it. I'd rather put my head in the guillotine, okay? And I pray to Yahweh Shem shall keep that spirit upon me. I'd rather put my head in the guillotine with a smile on my face than to let a motherfucking devil put a chip in my hand, man. Because the scriptures already told us what's going to happen to those who stand firm, all right, in their belief in Yahweh Shem Shai, and who refuse to take the chip, man, and who get beheaded for not taking it. You're going to rule, man. You're going to live forever, man. And so be it about food, too. We don't got to worry about that. My servant shall eat, he shall be hungry, man. We're going to be merry and have abundance. That's why it's important to be locked within these scriptures, man. To build you a sure foundation in Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Now, not later. Now, man. Okay? Let me get Revelation 14 real quick and I'll close out. Okay, this is the book of Revelation 14. All right. And verse 9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast or his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wrath the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever, and they have no rest, day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name. Here is the patience of the saints. All right. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High and the faith of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay. All right. So we have to make sure we stand firm in the name of Yahweh Shem Shai, because if not, you fold, you take that thing, you're going to have to drink that, you feel me, that wine of the wrath of the Most High, that's going to be poured out without mixture. Fire and brimstone going to be hitting you across your fucking head, man. All right? Okay? Yep, I had mentioned the beheading. That's on point. Revelation 24. All right? This is why we don't gotta worry, man. Revelation 24. So if you take it, you got death. And if they threaten you with death and you don't take it, you got life. Pick, man. Just pick. It's easy to choose. All right? With one who has the wherewithal, it's easy to choose. Why? Hey, the scriptures already done told us, man. All right? We're not supposed to fear him that can kill the body. We're supposed to fear him that can kill the body and soul in hell, man. Roughly paraphrase. So if a motherfucker try to come, hey, take this or you're gonna die, nigga, fuck you, bruh. And again, I say this with all humility. I pray Yahweh shall keep that spirit upon me, man, and upon those who sincerely fear him in all truth and sincerity, man. All right, because there ain't nothing, man. That ain't nothing, man. We done seen all throughout the scriptures how Yahweh Shai, through the spirit of power, Yahweh Shai, through the power of the Lord, has raised men from the dead, man. Okay? when death presented themselves, all right, to the men of the Lord, how the Heavenly Father shut up death right then and there, man. Because those men stayed true and stayed down to the with the Heavenly Father, man. All right. Revelation 20:4, and I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahushua, and for the word of the Most High, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their foreheads or their hands. And they lived and reigned with Hamashiach 1,000 years. All right. Okay. So John the Baptist, not John the Baptist, slip of the tongue. John the Revelator, man. All right. He's seen those elect men. All right. Those chosen men that the Heavenly Father had predestinated from the foundation of the world. He's seen those that refused to take the mark and were beheaded, how they lived with Hamashiach, how they reigned with the Lord, man. So we have nothing to fear. All right. So with that, Lord's will, this was edifying. Hey, man. Hey, stay away from that mark. Pray to Yahweh for more strength. All right. Stay locked in the spirit. Pray, fast, read. Okay. Watch your lessons. Do your lessons. All right. Study. All right. Miss not the discourse of the elders. All right. Forsake not the assembling of ourselves, fellowship with brothers, man. Stay locked in this thing, man. Okay. We almost home. All right. And if he try to come at you with a grain of rice, tell dog F you, man. All right. Just how Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, all right, which your brother, could put their Hebrew names in the comment board. Just like when Nebuchadnezzar was trying to tell them to bow, all right, as they said, they were not careful to say what they said to the king, man. In a roundabout way, they told dog, kick rocks, man. We fear Yahweh Shah. We ain't bowing to you, bro. We ain't bowing to your image, to your statue. And that's how we supposed to be looking at it as Israelite men, women, and children, man. We supposed to stand on our 10. You know how they be saying it, 10 toes down. We supposed to be 10 toes down for Yahweh Shah, man. All right, because the Lord didn't give us he didn't put upon us fear, so to say, man, but power, man. He didn't give us a spirit of fear. There we go. The water Yahweh Shah. All right, so with that, shalom.